Welcome. Will everyone please be seated? Ooh, that was awesome. Before we get started, please note the emergency exit at the front and the back of the auditorium, and please silence your cell phones. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Thank you. Good evening, Roslyn Senior Award winners, families, and friends. As this school year comes to a close, we would like to take this opportunity to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of the class of 2023. Our Senior Community Awards recognize seniors who have excelled in all areas of academics, as well as giving back to our community and the world through their priceless hours of community service. The Roslyn Public Schools Board of Education, Central Administration, high school administrators, and staff applaud our students and congratulate them and their parents on a job well done. It is especially noteworthy that even during those challenging and uncertain times, our seniors continued to do their best. On behalf of the entire Roslyn High School community, we wish the members of the class of 2023 happiness, success, joy, good health, and especially love as they move on to the next phase of their lives. Roslyn High School will miss them and wants them to know, as alum, they will always have a special place in our hearts. At the conclusion of tonight's ceremony, please be sure to pick up the Senior Community Awards commemorative booklet. Congratulations again to this year's award winners and the class of 2023. Please join me in welcoming Merrill Waxman Benlevy, President of the Board of Education, who brings greetings to our seniors.
Hi. Hi. Thank you, Ms. Murphy. On behalf of the Board of Education, I couldn't be happier than to be able to offer to each and every one of you our heartfelt congratulations. We are so proud of you. You're so special, every single one of you. But I want to say to your guests here tonight, you don't get special kids without special families. So can we all thank our parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles, siblings, cousins. You're amazing, and you gave us the most beautiful gift, these wonderful students. And to our presenters, thank you all for coming here tonight to recognize our students in person. I know many of you have conflicts in your schedules at this time of year, and I know that it's sometimes very hard to fit everything in, but always know that when Roslyn invites, we absolutely expect you to come. We don't like regrets, but no, 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 no. You come and you see our kids in person because they're worth recognizing. Thank you for taking the time to be here. And we do have people who aren't here yet, but they are coming because of those conflicts. So I'm not going to talk a lot because you're going to hear a lot from me between now and graduation, but I just want to say, always continue to make us proud. Be a credit to yourselves, first and foremost. Be true to yourselves, and make your families proud, and make us proud. as always, whatever you did in your lives got you to this point in your life, and it will get you through every next step. Just keep on keeping on. We love you. We're very, very proud of you. Enjoy all your long last look around things, the prom and the senior walk and all the rest of what you've got to do. Just have a good time. Be safe, be safe, be safe. And have a great evening. Enjoy this night. You deserve it. Okay.
Please welcome our principal of the high school, Dr. Scott Andrews.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Community Awards Ceremony for the Roslyn class of 2023. Congrats to you all for being here this evening. This is a wonderful evening for us to celebrate our seniors for their success outside the classroom, where they've displayed creativity, service, empathy, imagination, and goodness. As Dennis Prager stated, goodness is paramount. Honesty, kindness, generosity, moral courage, and the like. More than anything else, it is about how we treat other people. As you move on to the next stage of your life, remember that your goodness will be a major factor in your level of happiness. So congratulations, have a great evening, and enjoy.
And now on to the awards. Please welcome Deputy Supervisor Joe Scalero, who will present the Town of North Hempstead Civic Spirit Award.
This is funny. The town supervisor is presiding over a town board meeting right now, so she couldn't be here tonight, but she desperately wanted to. On a selfish note, I'm going to say that that's good for me, because it's the only time that I ever get to come and say nice things about our youth. So it's been a long time since I've done this. I'm a nervous wreck right now. For any of you students who are out there, trust me, it never goes away. They have a prepared statement for me, which I'm going to read, but I'd like to follow it up with some personal comments. So, the Town of North Hempstead Civic Spirit Award seeks to recognize students who can always be relied upon to help those fellow classmates, as well as display a spirit of volunteerism throughout their high school career. This year's recipient is well deserving of such recognition, as his teammates and club members have relied upon him as a dependable leader over the years, whether he is organizing fundraisers with CARE or SFSR, writing an article for the Hilltop Beacon, or shooting that par on the golf course. I just realized why they asked me to do this. I'm a big golfer. Additionally, this young man has taken the impactful efforts outside of the school community and spearheaded a fundraising campaign with a group of students with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. His team managed to raise over $35,000 to support patient care and research for blood-related cancers. On a personal note, I'd add that, you know, a lot of the kids here today, and I call them kids, young people, have done many things. Many of them excel in more than one thing. They'll excel in sports and academics and achievement in any number of places. But to do that and to give back to your community at the same time is truly an outstanding feature. Thank you. Anyone, if they try hard enough, I'm a firm believer if you do anything, you put your all into it, if you try hard enough, you can achieve great things. But to then turn around and do that for your community makes all of us better, and it makes our community a great place. Communities are collectives of people. They're not just places on a map. And what makes those people are people like our next award, or our first award recipient. So it's my deep pride on behalf of Supervisor Dentacena, the town board, and the 240,000 residents of the town of North Hempstead to present the Town of North Hempstead Civic Spirit Award to Adam Leibowitz. mistake. And I hope he's not here, Adam. I apologize. I'm reading off of my own notes, my mistake. There is nothing that I just said that does not apply to both our community and to our students. More importantly, I am praying that our recipient will recognize my human error and accept my apology. More importantly, I'm going to have to call Adam at some point and explain this to him. But it is our pride to present the award to Jesse Katz.
Please join me in welcoming Councilman Peter J. Zuckerman.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2023. Let's give them all a round of applause. You know, the Roslyn schools, and specifically Roslyn High School, is a special place. And I know that because I, in addition to having 3 children that have went to school here in Roslyn, I am a graduate of Roslyn High School, class of 1986. You know? And with having kids in this, and I do have 2 children in this class who are very embarrassed, and I apologize. I do know who the award recipients are, and I know these award recipients since they're little kids. But fortunately, I wasn't the one who picked them. The school picked them. But just alluding to something that Merrill said, when Roslyn tells you to come, you come. And I'm here. I have a conflict in my schedule, rather big conflict, but I am here. And it's something that's very important. So that being said, these 2 wonderful students are very special. And each year, I give an award, a citizenship award, to students who have demonstrated exemplary community service, who possess strength of character and the courage to do what's right. Each year, I present it to 1 female and 1 male student. So the first student is, let me tell you her background. With a strong voice and a zest for life, the first recipient is a student who has proven to herself to be a pivotal member of our community. Confident, charismatic, smart, persistent, driven. There is no end for the accolades that describe this talented young woman. Over the years, she has used her position on the OCC to speak on behalf of her peers, making the school a more welcoming place. She positively impacts her classrooms and sports teams, and also volunteers her time working with teens in the court system and seniors. Her heart has no bounds. The winner of the Peter Zuckerman Citizenship Award is Jordana Kalman. All right, the other recipient of the Peter Zuckerman Citizenship Award. This young man has truly been inspiring to watch during his tenure at Roslyn High School. He's been involved with the student government, clubs, and service. We have been mesmerized with his undertakings, but even more so with his accomplishments. His ability to communicate is superb, a skill he worked on crafting each year through his activities. He has a gift for expressing himself well and naturally commands attention. We see him as a natural leader, one who creates change and attracts others around him to do so. As a co-founder of our mental health club, he truly stood out as we emerged from the pandemic by stepping up to help school leaders develop and implement ideas during unusually stressful times. These actions and advocacy were what led to the mental health club formation. He added in voicing concerns across the district and community as a member of the shared decision-making team and mentors middle school program. It is with great pleasure that I give this award to Max Lerner. Before I go, I just want to say one other thing. You know, we are truly blessed in Roslyn. We have wonderful teachers and administrators, whether it's our wonderful superintendent, Allison Brown, whether it's our school board president, Merrill Ben Levy, or the other school members, whether it's Miss Murphy or Mr. Lazarus or Mr. Pilnick, and Mr. Andrews, of course. We are lucky and honored to have them here. So let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless America.
To present the legislator Joshua A. Lafison's Award for Civic Engagement, legislator Joshua Lafison.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Number of familiar faces. For those who I'm meeting for the first time, my name is Josh Lafison. I have the privilege of serving as Nassau County Legislator representing District 18. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to echo first what Councilman Zuckerman said about Roslyn. When Roslyn asked you to come, you come. I was in South Carolina yesterday, and I preferred calling the airline to change my flight than getting a voicemail from Merrill that I wouldn't be here. So when Roslyn asked me to come, I'm always here. I started the Legislator Lafison Award because I got elected to my school board of education as a senior in high school. I was elected at 18 because my teachers believed in me and instilled in me the belief that age was not a prerequisite for success and that I was never too young to make a difference. And that stuck with me through the entirety of my political career. And so my mission became then to empower and recognize other young individuals who are making a difference in their high schools and making a difference in their communities. Even before they could vote, even before they could rent a car, they were making a difference at a young age. You see, there are 4 million kids who are going to graduate high school this year. And those 4 million kids will go on to do amazing things. They'll be doctors and lawyers, scientists and inventors, academics. My hope is a few of those 4 million consider entering the public service and consider running for office one day. These kids that I mentioned, they have an ability to bring their peers together. They've displayed an ability to organize for change, and they've displayed a drive to help make the lives of their peers better. And there is a young woman in the Roslyn graduating class who I believe fits all of these criteria and more. In fact, the recommender calls her a bona fide superstar. And so it is my honor to give the 2023 Legislator Lafison Award to Sarah Rosenbaum.
Next, please welcome Legislative Aide Dallin Ashdown, who will present Assemblywoman Gina L. Stolitti Citizenry Award.
Hello, my name is Dallin. I work with Gina Stolitti. I work for her more specifically. They are in their last week of session. I think she just finished voting on things about an hour ago, so she sadly isn't the flash and can't be here. So you're stuck with me. The Gina Stolitti Citizenry Award celebrates students that have accomplished the highest achievements and made remarkable contributions to the well-being of their community. The student that we award this to is integral to the function and progress of the Roslyn High School student body. She works admirably and tirelessly along with her peers, teachers, and school administrators to plan and execute important events. Her presence within these routine happenings on campus enhances the experience for all involved and is where her leadership truly shines. Whether it be something as simple as an incoming student orientation, a back-to-school night for parents, pep rallies, homecoming, clash of the classes, or prom, basically any event you can think of, she is there lending a hand to help everybody and everything and ensure that it all goes off without a hitch. Outside of her dedicated role as a longtime class representative and current president of the OCC, she is captain of Public Forum for your guys' forensics team, and president of the Global Awareness Club. She's also an active member within the larger community as president of Temple Sinai's Sortie team board, and has engaged as an intern for local congressional campaigns, which is, funnily enough, where I got my start, and now I'm giving a speech about it. So we proudly present the Gina L. Citizenry Award to Lindsay Cohen. As for our second award, and I know you guys are going to get sick of me talking, the Visionary Award that we like to give out, it celebrates students who have shown visionary leadership. They have identified a social, an economic, or an environmental challenge in their community, and we know there are a ton of those today. And it takes truly inspiring people to see them, and not just see them, but to act on them. They take these challenges in their community and demonstrate their excellent initiative and creativity and passion in addressing that challenge. This young man has gone above and beyond to raise awareness for many pressing social issues, including diversity, inclusion, and climate change. As founder and president of the Magali Youth Advocacy Initiative and as president of the Muslim Discussion Group, he has advocated for political involvement for the Bengali community, as well as fundraise for humanitarian crises in Islamic countries. As an advocate in the Sunrise Movement, he helped organize rallies supporting climate change legislatures, sustainable economies, and social justice. We know as an office that he is going to go on to do great things beyond Roslyn High School and excel at anything that he tries to do. So we proudly present this award to Sayam Kamal.
The Senator Jack Martin's Rising Star Award will be presented by Community Liaison Denise Paredes.
Hi, good evening. There's no doubt in my mind, listening to all of these speeches and accolades, that the Roslyn High School class of 2023 will be changing the world, for sure. My name is Denise Paredes, and I'm here on behalf of Senator Jack Martins. As the previous speaker said, the state legislature is still in session, so the senator and the assemblywoman couldn't be here tonight. I'd like to thank the Roslyn Board of Education President Merrill Waxman, Ben Levy, the entire Roslyn BOE, as well as Dr. Andrews and Superintendent Allison Brown for having me here tonight to present the Senator Jack Martin's Rising Star Award to two very deserving students. The Rising Star Award honors students who have achieved academic success and outstanding service to the community while overcoming obstacles and adversity. The first honoree has an insatiable drive to learn, and there is no area he cannot tackle and excel. He has studied at the highest level of Roslyn High School curricula and has devoted hours as a vested member in multiple co-curricular organizations, including the Roslyn Marching Bulldogs, Math Team, Science Olympiad, Medical Explorers, and serving as a research mentor. Compassionate, witty, he hopes to one day enter a helping profession and has volunteered his time at both a local hospital with the Ronald McDonald House Charities. He is truly a scholar and an upstanding human. It is an honor to present the Senator Jack Martin's Rising Star Award to Wayne Shee. Wayne could not be here tonight, but I will be sure to leave the award behind for him to get it tomorrow. Our second honoree is an exceptionally driven student who has excelled at Roslyn High School. Moreover, she is a young woman with a sense of compassion and purpose, always looking for ways to help others. She is a dedicated member and leader in Junior Scope, Cancer Awareness, and research clubs. She has volunteered countless hours with the Nassau-Suffolk Autism Society of America and as an ambassador at Cohen's Children's Medical Center, where she provides comfort, support, and companionship for hospitalized children and their families. She is exceptionally dedicated to this program as the cause is near and dear to her heart. We know that she will continue to be a compassionate leader in everything she does, and we look forward to her future successes. It is an honor to present the Senator Jack Martin's Rising Star Award to Julia Fells.
I walk it, I talk it, I live it. What we do behind doors is our business. On my body, he giving me kisses. I'm wet when I'm wet, I'm popping like Adderall. Baby, dive in my beach and go swimming. Let's go deep, cause you know there's no limits.
Please welcome back our very own alum, Mr. Jay Pilnick.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. You were my last freshman, and I'm very excited to spend this graduation with you. We're gonna have a great time. Tonight, I'm here to present the Pilnick Family Scholarship for Fine and Performing Arts to a senior who has demonstrated dedication to music and or art during their 4 years at Roslyn High School, as well as continuing that commitment beyond high school. Beneath the student's reserve and humble exterior lies a poetic risk-taker, one with an artistic expression that can be bold and daring. Joining Roslyn Middle School's drama club was a turning point in their life, and since have been a devoted member of our music department, musical theater community, showcasing their talents with the high school wind ensemble, jazz project, chamber singers, and upholding leadership positions with the marching band. Tri-M Music Society, world-renowned players, the National Thespian Honor Society. Their passion for all forms of music prompted their desire to enhance their musical education by attending the Long Island School for the Arts program. And this student looks forward to continuing their education at Berklee College of Music this fall. This year's Pilnick Family Scholarship for Fine and Performing Arts is presented to Joseph Chen.
It's my pleasure to welcome Evan Golden, Amy, and Hannah Greenberg.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Evan Golden, and I am currently a student here at Roslyn High School. Those who had the opportunity to know my mother, Jody, who sadly passed away 6 years ago, knew her throughout Roslyn and that she was very determined and driven to help other people. She worked tirelessly to help children and adults with autism advocate for themselves and be the best they could be. My mom was a fierce advocate for charity and proved it in her tone of voice, sense of humor, and outgoing personality. I am sure that she is shining her light down on Roslyn, is proud of the man I have become, and is watching me excel both in and outside of school. I cannot be more lucky to have a mother like her. Here to present the two Jody Golden Community Service Awards is Amy Greenberg, president of North Shore Autism Circle. Thank you very much.
And stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
Let's hear it for the class of 2023. As Evan said, the Jody Golden Community Service Award recognizes two students who have exhibited outstanding displays of community service inside and outside the school community. The first recipient is dedicated to community service, specifically in creating connection within his community. In the early stages of the pandemic, this young man recognized the human need for companionship during the quickly isolating world and acted upon the need to develop a solution. In this case, is developed and is the leader of a pen pal program between teenagers and nursing home residents that started on Long Island and has expanded to multiple nursing homes in multiple states, connecting hundreds of teenagers with nursing home residents. With his help, the program facilitated hundreds of letters exchanged between local teenagers and nursing home residents. Under his leadership, the program has continued to grow to include approximately 200 student volunteers, many who are from our community and include a network of nursing homes. His dedication to this program and passion for creating community was integral to this success. It is a pleasure to present the first Jody Golden Community Service Award. Let's Go Tufts University, Zachary Gershon. I can't see with my glasses, it's crazy, I'm so old. Okay. 1 minute. The second recipient is a young lady whose everyday activity is service-related. Her interests have brought her to blogging, bringing awareness to cancer research, and being responsible citizens through service and health. Her biggest crusade has been about making healthy choices. She ventured into this campaign creating a social media presence with tips for healthy food alternatives and wellness tips. What most impressive was that she was vested in this venture because of her passion, not the notoriety. It's been a meaningful journey for her. This work is in addition to her leadership and volunteerism in our community. We've watched the student mature and grow through many philanthropic ventures and are constantly impressed by her ability to organize the food and clothing drive for SFSR, Students for Social Responsibility, while also attending tennis matches, as well as spearheading a toy drive for Junior Scope. Let's all jump around for Jamie Iram, this year's winner. I had to throw this off.
To present the Melanie Rose Chait Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Melanie's mom, Miss Wendy Chait.
Good evening. Roslyn 2011 graduate Melanie Rose Chait loved Roslyn schools. Despite lifelong medical challenges, she excelled academically, remained very involved in many organizations and clubs, and most importantly, lived her life with positivity, grace, and genuine kindness. Our family is so grateful for the school district's commitment to helping keep Melanie's memory and legacy alive at every school within the district, whether at the beautiful rock gardens at the entranceway of the East Hill School, and the kindness murals that are being painted in the hallways as you enter the Heights School and the middle school. And here at the high school, through the $1,000 annual scholarship, and we plan to unveil next year a kindness bench in the gardens in the center of the school. The Melanie Rose Chait Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior who embodies genuine kindness as they engage in all aspects of our school community with high academic achievement and extracurricular involvement. This year's scholarship is awarded to a student who loves to learn and whose academic achievements leave no questions. Her activities equally match her prowess in the classroom, and they champion humanitarian causes. She is either at Island Harvest, coordinating food drives and packages, or Zooming with children on the Navajo reservation to assist them with homework. She is equally committed to our school community through Key Club, Habitat for Humanity, Peer Drugs, and as an editor of our school newspaper. She writes herself to bring a voice to issues needed. Roslyn High School has thoroughly enjoyed her time here and can honestly say she is a very special young scholar who will continue to find success as she follows her passionate pursuits. This year's Melanie Rose Chait Memorial Award is presented to Amanda Lerner.
It's fine. The Beatrice Knapp Gabady Deno Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Izzy, Sophie, and Eric Gabady.
Good evening, everybody. So this scholarship was named after my mom, and it's our 10th year of giving it. She was here for the very first year, and unfortunately for all of us, not for the last 9. She was a very special woman who had lived a very New York life, growing up on the last farm in Manhattan, which is in the southern portion of the Bronx on 235th Street, becoming an artist, and then entering to life in the field of decorating. As a result, from early in her life and from my childhood, we were able to enjoy having friends and people in our lives who had all sorts of backgrounds and beliefs. The scholarship was intended to honor all those aspects. When I asked her what would she like it to honor, she said, well, definitely people who are finding their way in their own sexual orientation. I said, great. And she said, and I want to honor people who have any kind of artistic vision and who need to find a way to express that. I said, great. And she said, and anybody who really wants to help animals, because I always loved animals. And I said, great. So somewhere within that, Carol Murphy and Jay Pilnick found a way for 9 years to figure out who was that perfect recipient. And I've been very honored since 10 years ago, this sort of scholarship wouldn't have been as understood. And through all their hard efforts, it's been lucky enough to be bestowed upon some really deserving recipients. And of course, I can't help but thank Scott Andrew for allowing it to occur, Dr. Scott Andrew. So this awardee, there's 2 tonight, and this awardee, the first, encapsulates a mature nature and adventurous spirit. They live their life authentically, not afraid to try new things, nor express themselves wholeheartedly. Roslyn High School's art department has provided an outlet for them to demonstrate and express their creative prowess. One may recall their uplifting and inspired artwork sketched onto what was coined the Roslyn Rock during the pandemic. Outside of the classroom, they have been a captain of the color guard for the Roslyn Marching Bulldogs, another state championship under their belts, illustrator for the Hilltop Beacon, as well as performer, stylist, and tech crew member of the Royal Crown Players. In the larger community, the student has been committed to caring for and improving the lives of animals and looks forward to continuing their education in veterinary medicine. It's an honor to present the Beatrice Knapp Gabady Deno Memorial Scholarship to Sid Cohen.
Baby, let me, I did it again, so I'm gonna let go.
So my mother did leave us also some artwork, and we've tried to give one to each of the scholarship recipients. The second recipient recognizes a student who is witty, brave, creative, and individualistic. This young man began his career at Roslyn High School as a transfer student, but quickly found a home in our art department. Through numerous courses, pursuing the AP Art Studio class, the membership in the art club, he not only found his place at Roslyn High School, but honed a very creative and critical artistic eye. We're so proud of this young man's growth and excited for his future in the arts as he continues his studies in college. It's an honor to present the second Beatrice Knapp Gavadian Memorial Scholarship to James Chen.
Please welcome Ms. Jody Rothstein, who will present the Seth Zuckerman Memorial Scholarship.
The Seth Zuckerman Memorial Scholarship recognizes a student who has a passion for computers and technology. This student has a creative eye and a talent for the graphic arts. He seized the opportunity to pursue his craft, dedicating a half-day study to learning animation at the Long Island High School for the Arts. It's an honor to present the Seth Zuckerman Memorial Scholarship to Clarence Smith.
The Roslyn Educational Secretaries Association Award will be presented by Ms. Melanie Cooper.
Congratulations to all of the award recipients. The Roslyn Educational Secretaries Association Award is presented to a student who intends to major in either business or in education as an undergraduate student, has contributed to both their school and their community. This year, the candidate brings together people. She is deeply involved as a volunteer at Temple Sinai, where she volunteers in programs such as Havdalah for Hunger, Cooking with a Cause, Sharing Shabbat. Within the walls of Roslyn High School, she's a member of the varsity golf team. She's given freely of her time to the Roslyn Benefit Fashion Show. In her quest to become an educator, she has volunteered at the Temple Sinai Nursery Camp and has worked as a counselor at the Camp Jacobson Summer Camp. It is my pleasure to present Emily Zuckerman with the Roslyn Educational Secretaries Award.
Please welcome Mr. Eugene Kim, who will present Caps of Roslyn Scholarship.
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be here amongst such a bright and honored class. The Korean American Parent Society of Roslyn Scholarship is awarded to 2 members of our senior class who have promoted multicultural awareness through their participation in community service activities. This year's first recipient is a young woman who has dedicated countless hours to multicultural awareness. She's a dedicated member of the Korean American Parent Society, also known as CAPS, where she serves as the activities chair preparing for the annual Teachers' Day celebration. At Roslyn High School, she is the president of the Exchange Club and a member of the World Languages Honor Society, where she actively engages in the planning and running of the annual Multicultural Week. It is an honor to present the CAPS of Roslyn Scholarship to Faith Kim.
Please welcome our Director of Guidance and Counseling, K-12, Ms. Tanya Baptiste.
Hi. Good evening, class of 2023. It's so good to see you, and I hope that this starts the evening for more exciting times to come. I'm sorry, this is just a little emotional for me. But in any event, I am here tonight to present to you the Vanessa Gray Williams Memorial Scholarship. As many of you may know, Vanessa Gray was a counselor in the counseling department for many years. She was a trusted friend and a dear colleague. We actually started working here together. She passed away suddenly about 4 years ago, and her legacy lives on, and so this award goes to a particular person. Vanessa Gray Williams, affectionately known as Miss Gray, was a dedicated school counselor. She possessed a genuine spirit, a keen sense of self, and was quite comfortable in her own skin. She danced to the beat of her own drum and encouraged her students to do the same. She valued family, friendship, and community. Her generous spirit lives on in the many lives she has affected. This year, the scholarship founded in her honor will be awarded to a student who embodies these same fine qualities. This recipient's bubbly personality and positive impressions stem from a deeper internal optimism. No matter what kind of day or week they're having, whether they're qualified for the latest DECA competition or are sitting out of a volleyball season due to an injury, they walk tall, hold their head high, and smile through it all. This year's recipient is a genuine student, open to learning from their experiences and always willing to give 110% to their commitments. At Roslyn High School, they have been committed to a member of the, they have been a committed member of the president of the DECA Club, and a teammate on JV varsity volleyball team. In the community, they have been a dedicated lifeguard at Pierce Country Day Camp. Their integrity and altruistic spirit will take them far as they further their education at the University of Maryland this fall. It is with great pleasure that we present the Vanessa Gray Williams Memorial Scholarship to Ben Ashogian.
I love you, Ben.
Miss Gray would have loved him. And next, this additional, very emotional award goes to a particular student in memory of one of our own, Empress Alessia Preston, who passed away, I won't say suddenly, but was killed in a car accident maybe 4 years ago, again, the year prior to COVID. She was in her 10th grade here, and she was a cherished member of our community, and we'll never forget her. So this award is being given in honor of former Roslyn High School student, Empress Alessia Preston. Empress was a beloved member of the Roslyn community and an active member of the student body. Her friends valued her radiant smile and generous heart. According to many, she was fearless and would be there if you needed her to be, and always made people around her feel very much that they mattered. She loved to make people laugh and enjoyed a very diverse group of friends. This year's award is presented to a student who embodies these attributes in her daily life. She is a positive and impactful presence in the classroom, and many of our clubs, including the Diversity Club, Environmental Club, and the Exchange. She is also a volunteer in our local community at St. Francis Hospital, the Atria Senior Living Facility, and the JCC, as well as the Bryant Library. Her concern and care for others has no limits, and we look forward to the positive impact she will continue to make on the world. It is with great pride and honor that we present the Empress Alessia Preston Award to Noah Nelson.
Please welcome our special education teacher, Mr. Dan Freeman.
Good evening. I'm here to present the Sergio D. Benedetto Memorial Scholarship. Sergio and myself got hired together about 14 years ago, became very close friends, and he was a one-of-a-kind man, teacher, and a tremendous friend. And I know he's probably watching now and making fun of me somehow, so this is for Sergio. The Sergio D. Benedetto Memorial Scholarship was created to honor a high school senior who has shown a positive mindset with continued growth throughout high school. This award is very dear to many of us in the Roslyn School community, and this year's recipient embodies many of the characteristics that made Sergio such a passionate educator, such as compassion, motivation, hard work, and a zest for life that was infectious. It is difficult to imagine a student with a stronger moral compass than this year's recipient. He cares most about doing what's right and puts immense effort into his academics and sports. When life gets hard, he works harder. He connects easily to his peers and the adults in his life, and will lend a helping hand to anyone at any time. It is so refreshing to watch a child do the right thing, not for credit, but out of empathy and compassion. He is truly one of a kind. On a personal note, Sergio, as I said before, is a very dear friend, and if he was here now, he'd be presenting this award because of how close you would have been to him. It is with great honor we present the Sergio D. Benedetto Memorial Scholarship to Harris Reinstein.
To present the Laura Adler Scholarship, please welcome Ms. Robin Shum, another special educator in our building.
Good evening. Laura Adler was a special education teacher at Roslyn High School who approached challenges with a positive attitude and determination. Laura lived by the following words. Laura believed that determination is key. This student is a young man who applies himself to everything he does. He has grown tremendously as a student these last 4 years due to his determination and dedication to his studies. Laura believed that compassion is vital. This student has spent many hours volunteering with St. Aidan's Church and as a Boy Scout pursuing his Eagle Scout credential. Laura believed that a smile gets you through. This student has a positive attitude that is not deterred by setbacks. He knows that a positive attitude, determination, and asking for help when needed is a recipe for success. It is with great pride we award the Laura Adler Scholarship to Henry Wojciak.
The County Executive's Community Service Academic Excellence Award is given to students with outstanding academic achievement and community service participation. This year's award goes to a student who has taken her academic prowess and shared it with her school community through various activities, like Research Science Olympiad, International Biology Bowl, Math Team, Medical Explorers, and Quiz Bowl. This student has incredible stamina, which is exhibited in her ability to juggle a strong academic program, service, and leadership positions in clubs throughout the year. Marching band?
Better late than never, that's all I can say. Yes.
Okay. Yes, okay. To present the Nassau County Controller's Math, Accounting, and Finance Award, Elaine Phillips, Nassau County Controller.
Yeah, I am, okay. No. This is for Reed. Is this Reed? Reed? Okay, Reed, where are you? Reed Abramson, come on up. So first, my apologies, everyone. My name's Elaine Phillips. I'm the Nassau County Comptroller, and I'm truly honored to represent you. And I do not tax you, just so you know. I do not set your tax rate. I only protect your tax dollars. I was just at the Nassau County Police Department's graduation of 60 new recruits in Nassau County. So if it was anything else, yeah. We have the best and the finest police department in the United States. So if it was for any other purpose, I would have walked out. But I thought you would understand for that. So Reed, we did a Math, Accounting, and Finance Award celebration about 4 weeks ago, right? A couple weeks ago. And Reed was nominated by the administration here in the Roslyn School District for his interest and for his ability and to pursue a business career. And I told the 75 participants that received this award across Nassau County that, and I read each one of their essays, and Reed's was pretty special. Reed wrote about a book, I believe your father gave you, am I correct? Your father gave him the shoe dog by the Nike founder, and it was first well written. It was really good English. So thank you to the faculty here in the Roslyn School District. Really, thank you. It was clear and it had vision. And I told the parents that night that sometimes the media would like for us to believe that this generation isn't prepared. But what I saw in reading, and what I read in reading 75 essays of junior and senior high school students, I am confident we are in good hands, truly. So Reed, thank you for being with us. What's he remember? I baked cookies and he remembers. So thank you, they were good, good. So I'm also, am I giving the County Executive's Award right now? Would you like to read it? Am I supposed to read it? Reed, you can sit down. Thank you.
Certificate.
Oh, and you have it?
Yes.
Oh.
We have a school.
You have a school. Reed, come back up here. We gave our certificates. Peter, it's very nice. We have our town councilman, Peter Zuckerman. We have our representative, Joe Spilero here. Thank you. I know it's at the end of the evening, but I want to give a huge shout out to your superintendent, Dr. Allison Brown. I don't see her, but I'm sure she's here. You are so fortunate to have her, and your school board president, Meryl Waxman Ben Levy. Thank you. Okay, So County Executive Blakeman is still over at the graduation, just finishing up. He sends his apologies for not being here, but I have the honor to represent him tonight. So the County Executive's Community Service Academic Excellence Award is given to students with outstanding academic achievement and community service participation. This year's award goes to a student who has taken her academic prowess and shared it with her school community through various activities like research, science Olympiads, International Biology Bowl, I don't even know what that is, math team, medical explorers, and quiz bowl. This student has incredible stamina, which is exhibited in her ability to juggle a strong academic program, service, and leadership positions in clubs throughout the year. I told you parents were in good hands. Marching band, Leo or LEO Club, I apologize, takes an extraordinary amount of time, energy, and commitment, all of which she pursues with vigor. In fact, this young lady received the President's Volunteers Service Award for her commitment to service with well over 250 hours. I think that's pretty good. Deservingly, the County Executive's Community Service Academic Excellence Award is presented to Emily Nugent. Emily's not here? She had to leave, but we'll make sure this award goes to Emily. And like I said, you know, we're in great hands. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for welcoming me.
Erica Bishop was a Roslyn High School class of 1993 graduate. She was an outstanding student and a passionate, caring young woman. In her honor, the Erica Bishop Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a senior who has bridged the gap and provided service to others from many different backgrounds. This student is a ray of sunshine with a depth of personality, humor, and kind-heartedness. He is someone who thinks introspectively and genuinely appreciates the relationships he shares with peers, teachers, mentors, and coaches. He brings joy to all who know him. This year, the Erica Bishop Memorial Scholarship is presented to Torian Smith. The class of 1960 would like to acknowledge a senior who has demonstrated outstanding interest in both public and community service. This year's recipient is an exceptional young lady with both cultivated and innate skills and whose abilities have only been complemented by her experiences. In addition, her community engagement utilizes her talents and demonstrates her philanthropic nature. One specific volunteer experience that stands out is with the organization of Hair We Share, where she allocated donated hair for custom-designed wigs for individuals with medical hair loss. This is just one example that demonstrates her commitment to service and character. She has shared with us how dedicating her time has been a truly rewarding experience. It is a pleasure to present the Class of 1960 Public Service Award to Natalie Lee. The New York State Attorney General Triple C Award recognizes the qualities of character, commitment, and courage. The students selected demonstrate dedication to learning, to their family, to their community, to their classmates. This year's first recipient is an outstanding young man with resilience and qualities to pair with his aptitude. He has been recognized by staff as a student with exceptional character, and we have witnessed his personal commitment to school and his activities despite adversities he's faced. He has maintained a high level of academic success as well. We have had staff witness him riding his bike to practice in school in the pouring rain when his family was unable to transport him due to extenuating circumstances. This young man has led his athletic teams to success and achieved individual recognition at the county and state level, while being a role model through AHA and SSR. His maturation and independence this past year to manage his own responsibilities so his family could focus on more pressing issues have been awe-inspiring. It is with great honor that we recognize Gavin Koo for the New York State CCC Award. For this next student, there is no end game. One experience seamlessly weaves into another, creating a stronger learning environment, more powerful athletic experience, and a more connected community. This student's impact is vast, but his volunteer work for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation stands out among the rest. He has worked tirelessly, raising thousands of dollars for education and research, and was selected as a speaker for Roslyn's You Got This, We Got You platform, where he used his own experiences to educate others. He is a leader among his peers and positively adds to every aspect of our community. It is my pleasure to present the second New York State Attorney General CCC Award to Jesse Kahn. The Nassau Police Running Club Memorial Scholarship honors police officer Brian Abendandolo, a former graduate at Roslyn High School who passed away due to 9/11 related illness. The proceeds from the annual Nassau County Police Department Memorial 5K Run support this scholarship. The two young men who are receiving this award have been dedicated members of our varsity track and field team. They have demonstrated academic achievement and commitment. When this year's first recipient isn't sitting in class, he is likely running. His involvement on our cross-country, winter, and spring track teams keeps him busy all year. On top of all the accolades, being named captain and winning all-county, track has become his chosen family, and in his words, helps him stay in the right headspace. Motivated to always be his personal best, he has excelled both on the track and in his classrooms, and above all else, treats others with respect and kindness. It is an honor to award the Nassau Police Running Club Memorial Scholarship to Matthew Voinovich. This next student is a vested athlete who has gained much from her team membership. She has formed friendships, grown under exceptional mentorship, and internalized positive habits of work ethic, drive, and overall well-being. She trains fastidiously and sets her own personal goals. Her coach applauded her determination to learn new events and to show mastery in throwing both the shot put and discus, declaring that she shows what strong will and hard work toward a goal can produce. It's an honor to present the Nassau Police Running Club Memorial Scholarship to Ariella Aminoff. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." The recipients of the Spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. Award represent true character in the pursuit of education and their efforts to make Roslyn High School a place where everyone feels welcome. The first recipient is a gifted young woman who embraces diversity. As the president of the Diversity Club, she has raised awareness about social justice throughout the school community. She is also a strong advocate of inclusion and promoting cultural competence curriculum in the classroom. She always strives to unify the Roslyn community and spread joy. We are pleased to present the Spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. Award to Lydia Lee. This next student is a role model to their peers in the classroom, in the hallways, and out in the neighborhood. They can be described as someone who is an activist and spokesperson for all of those who have felt silenced in the LGBTQ+ community. As a leader in GSA, they have worked to make the school a safe place for all students while educating the school community on LGBTQ+ issues. They use their knowledge of current issues to make a difference in the lives of others. By leading a sock drive in the winter of 2022, they helped collect over 2,500 pairs of socks for the Ali Forney Center, a homeless LGBTQ+ youth center in the Bronx. Their pursuit of equality, education, and making the world a better place reflect the essence of this award. We are pleased to present the Spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. Award to Isabel Sharon. The last but not least recipient of this award is a young woman who leads by example. She is truly centered at her core and has a strong set of values and morals she lives by. She is well connected with her church and actively serves as a youth leader. She has coached elementary students and worked as a counselor seeking to be a role model, teaching and instilling both kindness and values. We are pleased to present the Spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. Award to Isabella Miranda. The Nassau County Legislative Citizenship Award recognizes one student who demonstrates citizenship and community service within their school and local community. This year's recipient has a heart of gold and an unmatched commitment to others. During the pandemic, she sprang into action, collecting cereal boxes and decorating them with uplifting messages, eventually naming her group the Cereal Squad. She touched the lives of thousands by collecting and delivering food and inspirational messages to those in need. The impact was so powerful it has since expanded to hurricane relief in Florida and Puerto Rico. Her kindness, drive, leadership, and dedication to others has left a lasting impact on both her school and community. It gives us great pleasure to present the Nassau County Legislative Citizenship Award to Gabriella Fiddle. The Roslyn Teachers Association recognizes individuals who have made an exceptional contribution to their school and community. This honoree is a confident, sharp, sophisticated student that leaves a lasting impression. As you peel back their many layers, you will find a passionate and caring heart. This is the heart that drives them to succeed in school. It's the heart that urges them to connect with others. The heart that insists they give back to their community and the larger world around them. Here at Roslyn High School, they serve as president of the Autism Awareness Club, secretary of the OCC, editor and writer for the Hilltop Beacon, and mentor for Athletes Helping Athletes. Within the local community, they serve as president of the JCC Teen Board, actively advocating and fundraising for vulnerable groups. Beyond the Roslyn community, This student is enriching the lives of other students with learning differences near and far through musical theater education and philanthropy as founder of Performing Hearts. They are sure to continue their good work and service as they look ahead to attending college in the fall. It is an honor to present the Retired Educators Roslyn Teachers Association Award to Jordan Brandon. The Stuart Bax Memorial Scholarship commends 2 graduating seniors who demonstrate an exemplary commitment to the betterment of society through their generous acts of service. The first recipient of this award has shown her unwavering commitment by serving as president for Students for Social Responsibilities, a club dedicated to the survival of humanity. Organizing food drives, recruiting members, and informing students of pertinent issues were just some of her responsibilities. It is with great pleasure that we present the Stuart Bax Memorial Scholarship to Skylar Glick. The second recipient of this year's scholarship is a caring and considerate young man with an impressive work ethic. He is a true learner who enjoys tackling and talking about issues sparked by his authentic interests. His fortitude and personality have afforded him the opportunity for great involvement outside the classroom as Vice President of the OCC, Captain and President of Mock Trial, President of the Muslim Discussion Club, founder of Students Against ALS, and founder and president of the Bengali Youth Advocacy Initiative. This young man is able to wear many hats while at the same time maintaining a stellar academic record. It is with great pleasure that we present the Stuart Bax Memorial Scholarship to Sayem Kamal. The recipients of the Joshua Siegel Humanities Award are students who have excelled in the humanities throughout their academic careers at Roslyn High School. The recipient of this year's award has a deep love for writing and the literary world, which has defined the scope of her extracurricular activities. In addition to her own writing project and dedication to her independent student writing project, she has been a permanent fixture at Empire Literary, where she published and marketed a children's book for an award-winning author. She has pursued this passion further by founding the New York chapter of Book Orators, in which she hosts local chapter events and edits articles for an international blog. Attending the Iowa Young Writers Studio perhaps has been the highlight of her literary endeavors, as well as fulfilling her role as executive editor of Student Prints. It gives us great pleasure to present the Joshua Siegel Humanities Award to Samara Yadagari. The Americana at Manhasset Scholarship recognizes a graduating senior who is community-minded and intends to pursue a career in architectural, art, or fashion design. The recipient of this year's award intends to pursue a degree in art to further her pursuits as an illustrator. This person is an extremely creative artist who has received positive and encouraging accolades each year from the art department, as well as her adoring teachers. She is following her passion and strength in this field. It is with great pleasure that we present the Americana at Manhasset Scholarship to Denise Rodriguez. The Roslyn Hook and Ladder Company #1 Roslyn Rescue Award for Community Service recognizes a student for their service to our community. This student volunteers his service with the fire department and is pursuing training in emergency medical services. He is intelligent, caring, and has a desire to help others. It gives me great pleasure to award the Roslyn Rescue Award for Community Service to Lane Adams. The Roslyn High School Marvin Erger Scholarship recognizes students who have excelled academically in addition to contributing to their school community. This year's recipient has captured the hearts of anyone lucky enough to work with her. She approaches every day with the brightest of smiles, eager to learn and always willing to work. She makes the impossible look possible, tackling academics while balancing work and other family obligations. It hasn't been easy, but this young lady doesn't back down from a challenge, living each day as if the best is yet to come. We are proud to present the Roslyn High School Marvin Erger Scholarship to Janina Chavez. The next recipient is a young lady who came to the United States without her family and has worked hard to complete her high school education while learning the language. She learned to utilize the resources available to her at the high school and has done quite well. She has also worked a part-time job outside of school while maintaining her grades in school. She has certainly shown true grit while overcoming the many obstacles she faced while finding a balance between school and work. We are proud to present the Roslyn High School Marvin Erger Scholarship to Samantha Salinas. This young woman is integral to the function and progress of the Roslyn High School student body. She works admirably and tirelessly along with her peers, teachers, and school administrators to plan and execute important events. However, her presence within these routine happenings on campus is where her leadership skills truly shine. Whether it is incoming student orientation, back to school night, parents, Spirit Week, pep rallies, homecoming, clash of the classes, prom, she is there lending a helping hand to ensure it all goes off without a hitch. Her other involvements include Captain Public Forum, Forensic Team, and President of Global Awareness. The Alvin Silverman Student Leadership Award is presented to a student who had the courage to be a leader, the passion to confront the important issues, and the strength of character to be a voice of reason. Through her active role as a longtime representative and current president of the OCC at Roslyn High School, this year's Alvin Silverman Student Leadership Award is Lindsay Cohen. The Congressional Certificate of Merit recognizes students who have excelled academically in addition to contributing significantly to their school community. The first recipient is an excellent student who approaches everything with a sense of purpose, a commendable work ethic, and great enthusiasm. She is the consummate leader, serving as president of 3 major school organizations, DECA, Key Club, and Habitat for Humanity, and captain of 2 varsity athletic teams, tennis and gymnastics. But it's her service that sets her apart from her peers. She shares her passion for tennis, volunteering as a coach for children who live in underprivileged communities, organizing multiple tennis charity events. She raises funds to subsidize camp tuition for children with cancer at Serve It Up Day Camp, to raise funds to subsidize camp tuition for those children with cancer. In addition, she collects and refurbishes used bicycles to be donated to families in need through Cycle for Kids. This young woman is an exemplar of a young person concerned with the needs of others, has the creativity and ambition to see and meet those needs, and the empathy to make meaningful connections with others along the way. We are pleased to present the Congressional Certificate of Merit to Mia Bloom. The second recipient is an outstanding student, is a quiet leader who approaches all that she does with a sense of purpose, a commendable work ethic, and great enthusiasm. This young woman has dedicated countless hours to the Witness Project, in which she has connected with Holocaust survivors to share their stories. As co-editor-in-chief of The Beacon, president of Jane, and clarinet captain of marching band, this student has demonstrated leadership and commitment to the Roslyn community. The second Congressional Letter of Merit is awarded to Julia Weingarten. We accept on her behalf. The New York State Controller's Achievement Award is presented each year to students who have excelled academically and have also shown leadership potential by volunteering his or her time to serve the school or community. This student fills the gaps. In the classrooms, he asks the questions no one else thinks of, driving learning to new levels. He eagerly enrolls in a plethora of activities, pushing clubs to new levels of recognition. Perhaps most noteworthy was the creation of the Miracle Musicians, a band which played throughout the pandemic at food drives and continues to this day. This musical group became a platform of hope for a community in need. His excitement is unmatched, and his involvement naturally makes the world a better place. It gives us great pleasure to present the New York State Controller's Achievement Award to Sammy Lichtenstein. Still with me? The Stuart Heck Kidman Memorial Award was created to honor seniors who have demonstrated outstanding poise and grace under pressure during their time here at Roslyn High School. Quick-witted and incredibly knowledgeable, our first recipient is a team player as much as a natural leader. This student has proven to be an integral member of our school community through charismatic participation and sincere commitment to athletic programs as captain of varsity badminton and a varsity baseball player. This recipient demonstrates respect and concern for peers, combined with a magnetic personality, is appreciated by all who know him. As an active member of their temple and permanent fixture in the Challenger League, shooting stars and high hoops, this student looks forward to helping others as much self-improvement, always willing to step up to the plate for the greater good. We are pleased to present the Stuart Heck Memorial Award to Matthew Zuckerman. The next recipient is an intelligent, creative, and compassionate student, all wrapped up in a reserved, humble, and unassuming package. Never loud or flashy, and always interacts with others with a quiet confidence and a generous spirit. A student that is never too busy to exchange a passing smile or friendly wave in the hallway, even though they have a lot on their plate academically and extracurricularly, is that a word? As captain of the varsity baseball team, CFO of the Roslyn Marching Bulldogs, vice president of the Astronomy Club, and Miracle Musicians. They have a natural ability to make others around them feel acknowledged and at ease. We are pleased to present the second Stuart Hecht Kinman Memorial Award to Matthew Fliegler. The John H. Lewis School and Community Service Award was created to honor a senior who has demonstrated exceptional commitment to community service. What is remarkable about our recipient is her unwavering commitment to others. She is involved in so many important endeavors, you would think her time is spread too thin, yet she approaches each of her many commitments as if they are her only obligation. This talented young woman has spent countless hours volunteering with seniors, sewed and donated hundreds of masks at the height of the pandemic, and even crochets bunnies for children to ease their anxiety. Her warm smile and diligence enhances every one of her many clubs. Simply put, this young woman can and does. She is the whole package, giving tirelessly to our school and community. It is with great pride that we present the John H. Lewis School and Community Service Award to Sophie Weissman. I think he said this is the last one. George E. Bryant began his career as a math teacher at Roslyn High School in 1929 and served as superintendent of schools from 1943 to 1963. He served the district during its greatest expansion, always focusing on the creative spirit and high academic goals. The George E. Bryant Creativity Award is presented to a senior who has demonstrated an outstanding creative spirit during his or her high school years. This year's George E. Bryant Creativity Award is presented to a young woman who has dedicated her studies to the visual and performing arts while at Roslyn High School. She has pursued the visual arts in school through her AP Art Studio program, complemented with dedicating hours to crafting her art through programs outside of school as well. She is field major of the Roslyn Marching Bulldogs, secretary of the Art Club, and a member of Student Prince. Her creativity runs the gamut of the arts and is present in everything that she does. It is with great pride that we present the George E. Bryant Creativity Award to Rebecca Hunt. Please join me in giving a round of applause for our spectacular kids. Thank you so much for supporting us, supporting your kids, and enjoying this evening with us. Safe home.